What's up guys, over here for another video, and today, back for another Rwby review, Volume 7, Episode 6, and let me just hit this. Oh my god. Yep, things have really turned, and yeah, not taking the best route. Now, I think at this point in the volume, there's going to be about like another 6 or 7 episodes left. And with that, we start to see everything unfolding. And uh, I'm fangirling over Red and North. Finally, it happens. I want to talk about them like first, and so Ren and Nora. We all like most fans love these two. Most fans have like widely accepted the fact that these two probably will end up together in series. Well, look here, happened, and like we've noticed like kind of like the arguing, the fighting, and everything between the two characters that's been happening the entire volume, and to come to this point, and Nora's like, yeah, and just kissed him, be like, yeah, and yeah, it was a really sweet moment because it shows like what they're both struggling through. One, Ren won't talk to Nora how he feels, he's never been good with it, and she knows that, but she still wants to talk to him. And I think Ren was dealing with the feelings he has for Nora, like keeping them at bay and worrying about everything else. And that's just a lot to have and take in, and just in it's a lot for one person to deal with. And don't get me started on Rwby, okay? She's just I need to make a separate review talking about this volume, Rwby, and everything. But that's another time. Anyways, so yeah, it was just a build up, and then just like Noah was like, okay, you know what to talk. I'll just show you how I feel. Um, I fangirled. I freaked out. I was like, yes, yes, yes. Yeah. So anyhow, that was it was really nice, and the whole victory party for Robin Hill. I honestly, as a fan, we all knew Jacques Chenier was going to get there. Because we knew when we saw the Watts he was going to hack the system and make sure he wins. Like, but a part of me wanted Robin Hill to win and get on the council seat and have Jacques try to plot to kick her off. Like, that would be interesting. And have Arthur Watts. But this way is going to be interesting as well, which way would have went. Nothing, okay, as we know in Rwby, nothing ever goes the good guy's ways. Never. um, yeah, and then, can I just talk about Blake and Yang for a second? Like, Bumblebee, it's there, it's everywhere. My god, like, honestly, yeah, two of them act like they're a couple all the time, and just getting some Bumblebee action is always nice, a little dose of it. It's good. um, yeah, I think the series is really turning its direction, because from volume 1, we saw, like, these group of kids. They're kids. Now, like, it's been, like, a couple years, the whole growing up, and, well, Rwby and Oscar, they're the younger ones. Oscar's gotta be, like, 15 or something. And then Rwby over here, she's, like, 17 and leading the entire team. And, yeah. It's funny because Rwby, I don't think sometimes understands certain things because she doesn't feel those things. She's not like in that point, and yeah. And I think Weiss is just worried. Her and Winter are just worried about like the whole situation, and yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. And then Rwby. Can I just take a second to talk about Rwby, okay? Talk about this girl, okay? We love her. I love her. I love her, okay? We all love Rwby. But damn, girl. Damn. Oh, our little. we keep seeing Rwby evolve into this character to someone who's going to be very different by the end of the volume. Rwby is learning to be what it means to be a leader, what she has to sacrifice, what she has to do in order to protect everybody. But I think Rwby feels right now that she needs, she's trying to do, she's trying to one, she's like 17. No, and then okay, that's one. And then the next thing is that she is trying to be a leader to everyone, yet she's keeping secrets to herself, and it's just eating her up inside. Another thing is she's trying to make sure everyone's safe, and Rwby has not been as outspoken this season, I think, and it's because she's keeping these secrets, but to protect everybody, and she has a lot of worries and fears what could happen. And I think they're all starting to come true. And I think when Rwby sees Tyrion, it's a shock from back volume 4 version of Rwby. And how she tried to be really hard to protect everybody and what she fails. I feel like she's feeling that failure. That she's like, oh. I think it just reminded her what happened. And then Tyrion goes on his little killing spree. And then Rwby gets like hit in the head and knocked out. I think, and then like, I know what, my mom like, I think Rwby was very tempted to fight Tyrion, but also there was fear there. It was very much fearful because she remembered the last time she fought him. And it's a little bit like, and what happened to her uncle, and then the question is why, okay, Tyrion was sent there to probably kill people and to disrupt everything that was going on like off the watch. So that wasn't the time to go after Rwby. They're still okay. They still wants Rwby alive. Still wants her. There's enough evidence to show that. And something going back to Rwby, she's really changing. I don't know where it says, but her character keeps developing, growing. But is it for the good or for the worse? It's really the real question. It's really to us to really take in and see for what it is. But like going, I if you've noticed the little things Rwby has done, she's like she's gotten like more quiet. She hasn't said much because I think she's afraid if she says something, it could lead to what she's hiding. And then when Nora says that, when they were talking about Mantle and like Amity Tower and about Salem when they're walking to the victory party, Nora is something that we fans have all like. It's basically what I've been thinking the entire time with the whole. Jin said Salem can't be beat, but Nora, what she said was Ozpin, Ozpin can't defeat it. What if someone else can? And that's the moment when Rwby's thinking of something. And that moment she has this look that we've been seeing a lot. It's really towards us, to the audience, like to see, my whole theory in this moment is that Rwby might have a plan. A very stupid and ridiculous, but I don't know if you call it stupid, but very dangerous plan. Because the whole idea is, what if Rwby's the only person who can stop her? Or maybe the entire group. And I know this theory is not far-fetched, because it's probably more. I feel like maybe that was Summer's last mission. She was going to try to defeat Salem herself, but that doesn't seem like Summer, or is it? The whole thing. So Ruby's been like, she's been giving like certain looks. She's hiding, keeping secrets from everyone. And I feel like you could say she might be she's kind of acting like Ozpin did. But Ozpin had a reason to act the way he did. Because he didn't want people to freak out. People are going to freak out about the truth. It's natural. But Rwby is keeping secrets from her allies and not telling Austin the truth about Sam and Oz, and not about how she can't defeat and about the relic, like everything. You think, and okay, the thing, the really the thing about Rwby is when we think we know all the answers or have all the answers, they come up with another way to you still left clueless to what's going to happen. I think this episode really showed. It's like showing how like dark and how this season is going to come. The end of this volume is going to turn out, and this is really the big turn. This episode was a turning point for everyone. And Rwby, I wanted to, like, Rwby and Oscar had a little cute little scene. It's not really cute, but like in Rose Garden Shippers will. Even Rwby like does her little semblance thing, and I was like, "Have you always wanted to do it?" She's like, "I don't know, just kind of do it," and kind of do it, and he's like, Oscar still doesn't have a semblance. That's my whole point. And it's like, when are we gonna get some? Because everyone's improving, and Oscar's like in the corner, he's like, oh my god, like, hopefully, I would like to see that. Um, just going back to this was really big for on Ruby's part. She she's worried about for the future, and now this has happened. It makes her worry even more, and she's like, I have to figure out how to do this. Like, I think Ruby's going to be put in a situation where she's going to have to tell John Irwin the whole truth. Not, but. And Rwby has her own right. I'm not saying it was ever right for, like, us fans we know, to keep secrets. But sometimes we have to in order to keep everyone else safe. And I think Ruby's trying to keep everyone safe without a big blow up or freak out or something bad that could attract Grimby. She has to think about everything. And then when Tyrion attacked and Penny and just Rwby and Penny feels like, I'm really glad to see Penny happy. But for Penny in this episode, felt like her little cheery attitude that we get all the time. She feels guilty that this happened. How could she let this happen? This Mantle, she's the protector of Mantle. And yeah, and at the end of the episode, they go fight some Graham. Now Jacques, she won. But the whole point is, we all know Arthur Watts hacked it. And this is going to be bad, because Jacques Schnee is going to do what he wants. And he's going to be another problem in this volume. There's like so many things happening at once with each of the characters. And you have the characters like internal struggles, like Red and Nor, their relationship struggle. And Blake and Yang finally, even North said looked like something more. We all know it's something more than that. And then you have Rwby just struggling internally about everything, because she's worried about something, and we all know she's worried about everything. And she's the leader, and she's supposed to, be the leader and keep everyone safe, and just like, I think for the moment, Rwby just hasn't had a chance to just let herself everyone has a breaking point, and I think Rwby is going to reach it. For Rwby has been through a lot since Volume 3, and to be here and like being protecting a city, but she is so different from back in Volume 3 and 4 when she was back when she first became leader of Team Rwby. She was different then. It was different. She was learning, and now she's actually becoming this leader. But now she's at a crossroad where she's trying to figure out what to do. Sorry. But yeah, so it's just a lot of things are like on top. It's just like coming this big broad thing, and it just keeps piling on top of one another. And eventually there's going to be this mass explosion of events. Like it's everything's going to go to chaos. Chaos is going to happen, and it's just bound to happen. Like it's gonna just blow up. That's pretty much it. But you know, so anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and if you made it this far, make sure you hit the subscribe button for more content like this. And yeah, you guys let me know in the comments if I missed anything you want me to talk about. And guys, this is Starfire. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.